I want to show you guys something. I came across this article today, and I'm going to place it in the description box on the bottom, and you guys can go check it out for yourself. And share this video, because I think there's a lot of people that really need to see articles like this one. Now, you see the title, Texas deputy sexually assaulted undocumented, aka illegal, immigrant's child, sheriff says. Now, they use the term undocumented to make it sound not so incriminating. They just say, well, they just undocumented. They have no documents, which means they are illegal because they snuck into this country illegally. They refused to come through the door, right? They decided to go through the back door or through the window, right? They didn't want to come in here to do it right, okay? So they say undocumented, but they really mean illegal, okay? Let me show you what the Democrats have done, and let me show you how people in America are being manipulated and brainwashed just by the media. And every now and then the media that's trashing Trump and that's for DACA and illegal immigration, every now and then they will tell the truth, or maybe they will slip the truth into their articles. But because of certain wordings that they use in their titles, and because of the imagery, the pictures that they place, people don't read the fine print. They don't read the whole article. They just go by what the news media, with CNN or MSNBC or CBS or Huffington Post, they go strictly by what these news articles say, although the news articles are steady brainwashing you with fake information, right? But you don't want to hear that. You don't read the fine print because you want someone to tell you what's going on. You want somebody to read it for you instead of you reading for yourself. And then once you read it for yourself, because of the level of brainwashing that have been placed upon you, you miss words. You don't see certain words. You're programmed to only see certain words, like, for example, immigrants or immigrated, or just words like that. You don't look at illegal. You miss illegal. It can say illegal immigrant, or it can say undocumented immigrant, and you will confuse legal immigrants with illegal immigrants, right? So I had this one female just telling me on Facebook that illegal immigrants pay taxes, and how they file for this tax number, or they pay taxes and they have a right. And I'm looking at her like, so you mean to tell me that these people that's been snatched up at the border for crossing in illegally and been placed in Walmart's warehouse, jail, you're telling me that these people are paying taxes? The people that everyone is up in arms about because their children are being, separated from them, which is the parents' fault because the parents put their kids in that situation. So you mean to tell me those are the people that pay taxes? And she didn't want to talk no more because I guess she realized it didn't make any sense what she was saying. But I think what she was doing was getting immigrants, legal immigrants that's doing it the right way. She's confusing them with illegal immigrants. And people always ignore that word illegal. If it's illegal, they are criminals. And they need to be dealt with according to the law, even if it means that now you have to be separated from your kids. You put your kids, yourself and your kids, in that situation. But I'm going to read this article because I want you guys to see something. And it's in there. It's you don't see it because it's very quick, okay? Because now people will look at this, and the first thing they say, they will read the headlines, and they will talk about how bad Trump is and Trump administration is doing this. But I want to show you something that many people don't see, or they miss, or they refuse to see. Okay, Texas deputy sexually assaulted undocumented immigrants' children, sheriff says. A Texas sheriff's deputy was being held Monday on a charge of super aggravated sexual assault of a 4-year-old girl after authorities say her mother, an undocumented illegal immigrant, was being blackmailed to stay silent about the abuse or face deportation. And then it says Jose Nunez, a 47-year-old detention officer, which is an immigrant, right? Detention officer with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, was arrested early Sunday while he was off duty after the mother took her daughter to a local fire station for help. Locals said at a news conference. That's the dude right there. That's the immigrant right there. That's the legal immigrant that's out there fighting and defending illegal immigrants. He's supposed to be trying to help them, but at the same time, he's screwing their little children. Okay? See, this is what the Democrats do, right? And then it says Jose Nunez, a deputy sheriff of Bexar County, Texas, was arrested on a warrant for super aggravated sexual assault. Bexar County Sheriff's Office via AP. The details of the case are quite frankly heartbreaking, disturbing, disgusting, and infuriating. All at the same time, said Bexar County Sheriff Javier Allasser or whatever. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it at this time, right? You guys can go back and read the article, do that for yourself. The girl had been suffering from physical pain and made an outcry after which prompted her mother to go to the fire station. Shalazar said he added that Nunez has familial ties to the woman and her daughter after their exact relationship was unclear. The abuse likely went on for several months, if not years. I'm going to read that again. I want you guys to catch that. This is the part that is very subtle that many people or most people miss. The abuse. Now keep in mind, this is in this detention center that they're plastering on the media, in the internet, on social media, in the news to make Trump administration look bad. Now, Trump administration has been in effect how long? You know how long? It wasn't that long, was it? Okay, Trump is new. He's new on the scene, and they're fighting against him, and they want him impeached because he won the election and Hillary lost. There's more evil that they wanted to do, but he messed up their plans, right? But I want somebody to tell me if you catch this. The abuse likely went on for several months, if not years. Now, Trump is new to office. He's not been president for years. He's been president for several months, but not years. So if not years, that means that detention center has always been there. It's been there for a while. How long? Years. So that's telling me that that detention center that they're plastering over the news on social media was there during the Obama administration. See, it's been there since Obama administration. So Obama, nobody talked about it. While this was actually happening during the Obama administration, no one mentioned it. No one talked about it. No one knew, no citizens knew that it even existed. See, we talked about FEMA camps, FEMA coffins, FEMA vans, and these Walmart, you know, which I think that's why Walmart closed a lot of their spots, man, because of the fact that they were housing illegal immigrants, right? Walmart was doing this. So, but you got a lot of people that didn't want to hear that because we're no more than conspiracy theorists, right? So this was going on during the Obama administration, and no one knew anything about it. Now they're bringing it to light to make Trump look like the bad guy. So now Trump is taking on the works of Obama. See, they kept it silent during the Obama administration. But now is the right time for them to use that weapon against Trump to make Trump look like the guy that's pulling kids away from their families, when in reality, it's always been the Obama administration. See? So you caught that. You understand now. This has been going on for years. It says the abuse likely went on for several months, if not years. Even if we just stayed with several months. This is new. So that means Trump still had nothing to do with that. Because during several months, he wasn't even really dealing with immigration on this level. So the abuse likely went on for several months, if not years, which means that has been going on for years. See? And then it says, this suspect utilized to his advantage to place the mother in fear that she would be deported if she did report it. The sheriff said, adding, the little girl now is safe. So I'm going to end it right there, but you guys can, there's more information on this, and you guys can go read that for yourself. But I just wanted to show you guys, man, that this has always been. That Walmart jail that they're plastering on the media and everybody is saying it's awful, it's terrible, and how they're caring about these, these illegal immigrants, which they put in the news undocumented, but it's really illegal because they got no business being here, right? They refuse to go through the right channels to become legal. They want to do it illegal. So that's the parents' fault on that, man. That's the parents' fault on that. So I wanted you guys to see this, and I'm gonna put the article on the bottom, and you guys can go read it in its entirety. But I just wanted you guys to see that one part right there where, if not years. So this has been going on, man, for years. This was way before Trump came on the scene. Now they're just using this as a weapon against Trump, and he had nothing to do with the separating of these kids. This is Obama's doing. See, this is Obama's doing, and Trump now is just trying to enforce the law. He's doing what Obama didn't have heart to do, or couldn't have done it. Well, he could have done it, but he was concerned about his legacy. So while you guys are out there worshiping Obama, saying how great he is and how much you want him back, this is one of the things that Obama was doing while he was in office. He knew about this. See, he knew about this, and he remained silent and allowed Trump to take the beating for that. See, now Trump is being blamed for something Obama set up. Those camps were already set up during the Obama administration before the Trump administration, right? So I'm going to put the article on the bottom. You guys feedback and you tell me what you think. And I'm sure that this is not the first time them children were sexually molested or assaulted. And I always say, it's like, how can y'all seem to care about undocumented or illegal immigrants when you don't even care about your own kids? Every day I'm reading about children that's being sexually molested. My question is, where were the parents? Oh, the parents were on the internet fighting for illegal immigrants. Fighting for illegal immigrants and not paying attention to your child that's out there being snatched up, kidnapped, murdered, or what have you. Especially blacks, man. How many black Americans died, young people died in the street by gun violence? But you care about other people's kids. So feedback, tell me what you think. Until next time. I'm fearless.